Have you ever felt powerless? Like no matter what you do, you just can't seem to get ahead? It's frustrating and demoralizing. But what if there was a playbook, a guide to understanding the hidden rules of power? Enter 48 Laws of Power, a book that has become a Bible for those seeking mastery over their lives. But here's the problem. Many people read this book and still struggle to apply these lessons in real life. That's why we've created this breakdown. In less than 10 minutes, you will learn and understand all 48 laws of power. So let's dive in. Law number 1. Never outshine the master. Imagine you're an employee who's just been promoted. You're eager to prove yourself to your new boss. So you take on a project, work tirelessly, and come back with an outstanding result. But instead of praise, you receive criticism. Why? Because your success made your boss feel insecure. He sees you not as an asset, but as a potential threat. This is the first law of power. Never put your superiors in a situation where they feel threatened or insecure. Downplay your talents and never let them believe you could outshine them. Remember, the goal is not to outperform, but to fit in and advance without drawing unwanted attention. Now let's move on to Law 2. Never put too much trust in friends. Friends can betray out of envy or emotional impulse, driven by personal feelings rather than strategic calculation. The most treacherous rival, on the other hand, is someone who has switched sides. They have something to prove. They were on the other side. To win your trust, they must demonstrate unwavering loyalty, as Abraham Lincoln famously did when he appointed his political rivals as his cabinet in his inner circle, known as the Team of Rivals. They respected him more because he had beaten them in the election. They had to work harder than friendly allies would have. Now let's discuss Law 3. Conceal your intentions. If people don't know what you're planning, they can't prepare defenses against you. Think about a poker game. The best hand doesn't always win. The one with the concealed intentions does. When you keep your cards close to the chest, others can't anticipate your moves or counter your strategies. Moving on to Law 4. Always say less than necessary. Talking too much reveals more than intended. Silence is a powerful tool. It makes you appear more profound, mysterious, and therefore powerful. Now, consider CEOs like Steve Jobs. During his presentations, he used dramatic pauses and few words. This approach made every sentence more impactful. By saying less, he made his audience hungrier for information. Now let's look at Law 5. Guard your reputation with your life. Your reputation is your currency. Once damaged, it's tough to restore. But when strong, it opens doors effortlessly. For example, Elon Musk. Love or hate him, his reputation as an innovator helps him raise billions to fund new projects. This reputation serves as a form of currency, allowing him to secure resources without conventional banking. Next, Law 6, court attention at all costs. Being ignored means being powerless. Stand out, even if it's unconventional. In a crowd, Salvador Dali, the eccentric artist, wore outlandish clothes and behaved strangely. This made him unforgettable. Attention is power. It enables you to be noticed, to be acknowledged, and ultimately to be influential. Now let's move on to Law 7. Get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. Don't do everything yourself. Leverage the skills of others. However, always position yourself to receive the credit for the work done. Thomas Edison, the famed inventor, didn't invent everything alone. He assembled teams of experts and took credit for their inventions, branding them as his own. This enabled him to build a powerful reputation as an innovator, even though he had a team working behind the scenes. Now we come to Law 8. Make other people come to you. Use bait if necessary. When you force people to come to you, you control the terms of engagement. Think of a fisherman casting bait to attract fish. Similarly, in your life, present yourself as an opportunity or a solution that others need. This way, you dictate the terms of interaction. Now let's discuss Law 9. Win through your actions, never through argument. Arguments rarely change minds. Winning comes from demonstration, not debate. For example, Galileo Galilei, the Italian astronomer, didn't convince the church that the Earth revolved around the sun through debate, but through experimental demonstrations that provided undeniable evidence. His actions spoke louder than his arguments. Now we come to Law 10, infection. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. Emotions are contagious. Spending time with unhappy or unlucky individuals can drain you. Aligning yourself with positive, successful people, on the other hand, can lift you up. Kings and CEOs alike have been ruined by advisors who bring bad luck. Choose your company wisely. It should inspire, not depress. After all, your emotions are a reflection of those you spend the most time with. That's it for today. We've covered 10 of the 48 laws of power. If you want to know the remaining 38 laws, stay tuned for the next video. Thank you for watching, and may you harness the power in your pursuit of greatness.